Hello and welcome to the OutPower newscast. On this newscast, we're going to talk about the OutSystems MVPs and how we can use OutSystems to improve our customer experience. In Hints and How-Tos, we cover a guide that explains how we can create and animate dialog messages for a reactive web application. Also, as it is usual, we go over the latest from the OutSystems community and much more. The UX and UI play very important roles in today's development landscape. However, with the pressure to deliver new products and innovate faster to keep our ever more demanding users satisfied, it might be tempting to forget about the UX and UI of the application so that we can deliver faster. And this is the subject that the OutSystems article addresses. How can we use OutSystems to deliver the goods, and what other option we have available for us, taking into account the possible pitfalls. In case you are interested in this article, you can reach it at the OutSystems blog at the following link. Next, we're going to talk about another OutSystems blog article that answers the question, what is an MVP and how can we become one? MVPs are exceptional developers that through their expertise and contribution have earned recognition from the community. These individuals are characterized by traits such as generosity, advocacy, and expertise. Being an MVP is not just a title. It also has a few perks such as free certification, access to the MVP community, participating in sponsored OutSystems events, etc. The article also covers what are the requirements and what are the necessary steps so that we can become one. To reach this blog post, you can navigate to this page. OutSystems has launched a new initiative to improve the Forge component documentation so that the developer's experience can improve even more. For this to be possible, a tab for documentation has been added in Forge. The idea is to make it easier for us to start using a component faster. Also, to create documentation with a certain quality, a cheat sheet with the guidelines on how to create good documentation has been made available for us. And OutSystems is identifying and curating 50 Forge components to use as good examples so that we can use as a reference and inspiration. If you wish to find out more about this new feature or just leave your feedback, you can find a forum post at this page. After the latest news, let's take a look at this week's Hints and How-Tos. Next, we're going to talk about an article by Ruben Bonito, where he explains how we can implement animated and styled dialog messages for a reactive web application. This guide takes us through the necessary steps and explains all the JavaScript that is used so that we can achieve the desired result. The implementation for this has also been made available as a Forge component that you can find at this link. If you wish to try to implement your own version of the following component, you can reach the guide at the following page. This next guide is for those that will have to deal with the OutSystems mobile development or are at the moment performing this function. Problems are bound to happen, and it's not unusual to have one that is difficult to pinpoint its origin so that you can solve it. This is where this guide comes in. It presents to us a toolset that we can use to investigate and solve the problem. If this article sparked your interest, you can reach it at this page. Next, we're going to check what has been happening lately on the Forge. This week on the Forge, after going through this week's deployments by the community members, we have the following picks. After the Forge, let's talk about this week's idea. This week on the idea segment, what caught the attention of the community was the concept by the community member Andreas Yebra. He proposed that Service Studio should allow the mapping of structures with more than one level. Currently, there is a limitation in mapping a structure, where one of its attributes is a structure of any type. In this situation, Service Studio simply doesn't show the mapping functionality, and we are only able to map the first level, not allowing us to use the mapping for inner lists or structure elements of the main structure. If you wish to provide your support or just give your feedback, you can reach the idea at the following page. And on that note, we wrap up today's newscast. Thank you very much for watching, and please join us next time for more OutSystems news by OutPower. Have a nice day.